Hi, my name is Leigh, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 books that I want to read in 2020-ish. So these aren't like high priority books, but they're also kind of in like this middle in-between point where I'm like, I want to read these books. Will I get to them? Hopefully soon. Hopefully sooner. But I figured I'd just keep it to like 5 because that way it's a little it's underwhelming and not going to overwhelm me in December. Let's start. Book 1, I kind of just have them randomly ordered. Book 1 is Gateway by Frederick Pohl. This is a book that back in college I found, and I was like, I want to read this book, and I read like the first page, and I was like, this is going to be so great, and never actually finished reading. It's about a computer, I think, and the main character's name is Bob. I don't know, it's kind of a weird sci-fi. I might hate it. I might hate it a lot. But we'll see this year, right? I also have the sequel, which is Beyond the Blue Event Horizon, which I might get to next year if I like this one. No promises. Next, we have Betsy-Tacy, Go Downtown by Hart Lovelace. I have really loved Betsy-Tacy books, and this one is them going downtown. The last one was them going over the big hill into Little Syria. If you read that, you'll know what I'm talking about, hopefully. This one is them, they're gonna go to a public library. This is gonna be great. So, and it's short, which is my other thing, is trying to find books that are really long and really short. One of my goals this year is to read some bigger books that I will really enjoy. My other goal this year is to only read books that I enjoy. It's an impossible goal. Already failed that goal, by the way. I've read a couple books that I'm like, this was not great. But my goal is to read only books that I think I will love. That's my goal. Next is a Jules Verne book, which is From the Earth to the Moon. It is a hardback that's from a library at some point. I might not read this one. I might read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea instead by Jules Verne. I want to read a Jules Verne this year. This is the one I grabbed. I kind of want to get to The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. I hope I pronounced that right. This is something I know nothing about. I'm going to keep it that way. It's a musical, I think. There's a musical based off of this. I got it at a bargain bookstore. And it's actually pretty short for a classic. And I'm kind of scared that it's going to be freaky. So I haven't read it. But I want to read it because I own 2 other books, which are not on this list, but I'm showing them to you just so that way you know. I own these 2 books, which I guess are YA retellings of The Phantom of the Opera. And I hate it, beyond hate it, when booktubers are like, I'm going to read this retelling of a book they haven't actually read. Part of retellings is judging them based on what they're retelling. And so you can't really totally judge a book unless you've read what it's actually based off of, in a way. What's that noise? So these are steampunk retellings, I guess, about set in Asia, of The Phantom of the Opera. This is a duology. This is the first book. This is the second book. I got these really cheap off of Book Outlet, and because I've been looking at them for a while before I knew they were retellings of a book I also already own. So I'm hoping to get to this one so I can get to these maybe next year. The last book of my 5 books is The Princetta by Anne-Laure Bondoux. Bondoux? I don't know how to pronounce French words. Let's be honest here. I can't. So this is a book that I bought a very long time ago, and I haven't read. And it's one of those books where it's you know those books where you're like, I know exactly what this is going to feel like when I read it, and I'm going to love it, and it's going to feel like this. And then you actually read it, it's different, and I'm not sure, and I hate the book. And I'm kind of scared that's what this is gonna be. But it could also still be really good, hopefully. But this is supposed to be a fantasy book about a girl who's like a princess who then tries to run away, I think. Because she runs away on the eve of her wedding on a cargo ship. And the main guy, I think his name is Orpheus McBot, which is a great name. So let's hope this is good. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what books of these show up in my wrap-ups in the coming months for 2020. But these are some of the ones that I'm like, hey, I should probably get to these this year. These might be the year. This might be the time, the place. Have a lovely afternoon. I hope you are reading good books. Okay. Yep.